actually trigonometric identity. Okay. The first of all, the first trigonometric identity is, you have to remember this, sine square theta. I have taken here the angle is theta. Sine square theta plus cos square theta will be always 1. Remember, sine square theta plus cos square theta will be always 1. Okay. Again, two more trigonometric identities are there, but for that we have a trick. Okay, we have a trick. See, it will be difficult to by heart everything. So we supposed to know for trigonometry generally we use some tricks. Even for higher secondary also we have so many trigonometric identities. Here also we use some different types of tricks so that it will help us to get the identity easily. Okay, so when you divide this sine square theta and plus cos square theta and everywhere, all the terms. So the first trick is what? We will divide all the terms. The first trick to get the second identity. This is the first identity, because this is very easy for all of you to by heart also. Okay, by looking at, yes, all of you know that the sine square theta plus cos theta is what? 1. It's very easy. But for second one, very simple trick. You divide all the terms. You divide all the terms by sine square theta. By what? We have to divide sine square theta. First trick to get the second identity. I am asking you to divide all the terms by what? Sine square theta. That means sine square theta is already here. So let's divide all the terms by sine square theta plus again cos square theta by again sine square theta. This side also 1 by sine square theta, right? So what you'll get here? Sine square theta by sine square theta is cancelled. So remains this side only 1, correct? Plus cos square theta by sine square theta. Cos by sine means cot theta, right? That is cot square theta equal 1 by sine square, 1 by sine. All of you know very well that's a 1 by sine means what? 1 by sine means cosec, because sine and cosec all are multiplicative inverse to each other, right? That means 1 by sine means what? We can write it as cosec square theta. Is it clear? Cosec square theta. Is it clear? Okay. So this is second. See, by looking this, it looks like it's very tough by heart. But we have the trick. Just divide all the terms by what? Sine square theta. Is it clear? Next, the third identity is very simple. Here, to get the second identity, we have divided the first identity by sine square. Again, to get the third identity, you divide all the terms by cos square theta. By what? Cos square theta you divide. So what I will do here? Sine square by theta I will write, because it is our first identity and equal 1. Now I am going to divide all the terms by what? Cos square theta. Okay, I am going to divide all the terms by what? Cos square theta. So already we have the numerator similar only. Again, cos square theta by cos square theta. This side also 1 by cos square theta. So sine square by cos square, sine square theta by cos square. Sine by cos means what? 10. Very simple. That means we'll write here 10 square theta plus cos square cancel. That remains here 1. And this side 1 by cos means what? All of you know very well. 1 by cos means that is sec square theta. And this is the third identity. I hope it's clear for all of you, right? Is it clear? So first identity is what? Sine square theta plus cos square theta equal 1. And to get the second identity, I have divided the first identity by sine square theta. When I have divided, I got the second identity. And to get the third identity, I have again taken the first identity. And this time I have divided the first identity by which term? By cos square theta. So when I have divided, I got the third identity. And this is our third identity. Is it clear? And these three identities are very important, and it will be used to solve exercise 8.4. Okay, and these are the very important things you're supposed to know. Is it clear? Okay, so the value of x, another will come easily, right? That is. So what we'll do now? Now we'll take the second, third identity will be useful here, because tan a is there. What is that? Tan square a plus 1 equal, what is that? Sec square a, right? Or this one only we can write sec square a equal what? 1 plus tan square a. This both are similar only, right? These both are similar only. So in the next step, what we will do? 1 plus tan square a. Tan a means what? Tan a means what? 1 by cot a, there is square, that is like all square, correct? That is square, that is all square. Is it clear? So in the next step, what I will do? 1 plus 1 square means 1 only, and the cot square means cot square a. Okay. Now I will take here what? So you can take even this side. We have sec square a, then sec square a, and the next step you can take directly sec a, sec a. That means we have to find what? Square root. Square root I am taking here. What I am taking here? Square root. It's required to take square root, right? So first of all, this part will be like LCM I have to take. So LCM will be what? Cot square a. The LCM is cot square a. Correct. The LCM is cot square a. Okay. The LCM is cot square a. So cot square into 1, it will be cot square a plus 1. Okay. Is it clear? And here finally sec of a equal square root of cot square a is what? Square, the down part. Square root of cot square is cancelled with the square root, so it will remain only cot a. And what about our numerator part? We cannot cancel, so that will remain as it is. So we write generally 1 plus cot square a. This is our sec a. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear? Any doubt? Tell me. Any doubt? কোনখিনি বস্তু বুজি পোৱা নাই পা 10 ৰ পৰা ডাইৰেক্টলি 1 বাই কট আহি আছে from 10 1 বাই কট আহি গল ডাইৰেক্টলি ডাইৰেক্ট 10 ৰ উল্টাটো কি 1 বাই কট হয় তাৰছত তোমালোকৰ এতিয়া আমাক লাগে sec লাগে 10 আৰু sec ৰ মাজত এটা ৰিলেচন আছে হয় তো কি কৰিলো মই এটা 10 স্কয়াৰ প্লাস 1 ইকুয়াল sec স্কয়াৰ so sec স্কয়াৰ ইকুয়াল 1 plus 10 স্কয়াৰ yes এতিয়া ইজি হয় আখৰ লিখি থলে বেছি ইজি হয় okay so this is our sec a sec এর পাছত আকো তোমালোকক লাগিব এবাৰ 12 1 plus cot square a right this is direct identity only no if we write like this it will be beneficial for us otherwise 2 times you have to write yes or no because we need to find out cosec cosec means from cosec only will come sine right if you write that side again you have to reverse right so কি কৰিব লাগিব এতিয়া cosec will remain cosec only cosec square in spite of cosec square better to find the square root okay and we take the square root and generally here comes plus minus sign but since it is acute angle and for acute angle what happens in the first quadrant the sign will be always positive that's why we're not going to write the negative only will write positive so square root comes here and inside what will remain as it is similar things correct 1 plus cot square correct but do we need cosec square do you need cosec a we need cosec a or sin a asking to find sin a only so how to find sin a for sin a what we have to do cosec is cosec means what cosec means 1 by sin yes or no cosec means 1 by sin and this side we have as it is now we need sin a so what we'll do I will just reverse it sin a this side the 1 has gone down that means this side also it will be reversed like multiplicative inverse so 1 by 1 plus cot square 1 by square root of 1 plus cot square and this is our sign in terms of cot square we have expressed finished that is finished they are asking kihote hudise ki sin ko cotor termot express kora sec ko cotor termot express kora tan ko cotor termot express kora finish ekhini enake dise cos will help us to get sin if we put the value of cos a in equation number I mean the first identity after putting the value of cos we'll get from their sin correct now using the identity the first identity it was the sin square a plus cos square a equal 1 okay so sin square no idea keep it like that cos a whole square that means whole square means cos a whole square cos square a that means what 1 by sec square a right and that side we have 1 so finally sin square a equal 1 minus 1 by sec square a okay in the next step what I will take I will do here I'll find the square root so again comes plus minus but since it is acute angle and comes on the first quadrant and their value will be always positive so I am ignoring the minus sign okay that's the reason generally sometimes they will ask you to write also the reason okay but it's not required generally so square root comes again you take the square root so you have taken square root and find the LCM now that is sec square a then again here similar only sec square a minus 1 okay So let's find here the square root. What we'll get here? Square root of sec square is sec a only. And for this part we don't have, let's write as it is. Sec square a minus 1. Okay, so we got sine, we got sine, we got sine. So if we got sine, easily you can find out from sine cosec, cosec. Now cosec also available. How to find cosec now? How to find cosec? Cosec is the multiplicative inverse of sine. If you know the value of, let us consider the value of sine is 2 by sine theta value is 2 by 5. Then what about cosec theta? Just reverse it. Just find the multiplicative inverse. That's enough. So what you'll do now? Cosec theta will be what? Now cosec theta. So cosec what? Cosec not theta. This is cosec a. Will be what? Just multiplicative inverse. Sec of a will be going up, and the numerator part will be coming down. What is that? Sec of sec square a minus 1. So we got cosec also. We got cos. We got sine. We got cosec. We have sec. Again, two more are required. What is that? One is tan, another one is cot. Actually, if you get tan, then easily will get even cot also. Correct, by finding the reverse. So I think this part is clear for all of you. Good. Okay, so we have here, I did not wrap this cosec because it will be required now. So we got till now sine, we got, then sine, cos, sec, cosec. See, cosec will help us to find the value of cot, because second identity you can see the relationship is there directly. So now again, now we can write now. So using identity, what we have there? 1 plus cot square, 1 plus, from the identity what we get? To find the cot, we have the relationship here. 1 plus cot square equal what? That is cosec square a, right? So 1 will go that side because our requirement is cot a only. So that side what will happen? Cosec square a minus 1, correct? So cosec a value is what? What is the value of cosec a? Yes. Make it whole square because there is square. So sec square a by, I am doing the whole square. Okay, because there is cosec square a is there. So make it whole square, this value. So sec square a by, it will be sec square a minus 1. And there is already minus 1 is there from before. Right. Let's find the LCM. LCM will be similar only, sec square a minus 1. And here it will be sec square a minus what will come? This part will come as it is, sec square a minus 1. I hope it's clear. Okay, yes, good. So what will get here? Denominator similar only, sec square a minus 1. Then here sec square a minus sec square a, and minus the plus 1. This both will be cancelled. So remains what? 1 by, this is 1, remains only numerator 1. The denominator will be sec square a by 1. Yes? Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? So sec square 1 by sec square a minus 1. Is it clear? So sec square a minus, so do this calculation. Sec square a minus sec square a, and minus the plus 1. Finally, this both will be cancelling here and remains 1 by sec square a minus a. 1 by sec square a minus 1. Clear? Now we got cot this side. We did not get yet. We have here cot square a only, but our requirement is what? Cot square a or cot a? Cot a, right? So what you'll do? Directly you can find out here cot a. Cot a means what will happen? This side comes the square root. That much difference you'll get. Okay. So similar. So this side you will have cot square a only. So we'll continue this calculation. And finally, since our requirement is cot a, I have taken here the square root. Again, the minus sign is ignorant. Already we have ignored, right? The minus sign is ignored already because the reason is what? Why I have ignored this minus sign? Because it is acute angle and it comes on the first quadrant. That's why it is ignored. Okay, is it clear? Good. So cot A, we got it right now. Since we got the value of cot A, and cot A will help us to get the value of what? Tan A, because tan A is the reverse of cot. So what will do? Find the multiplicative inverse. That means what will happen? This part, upper part will go, the denominator part will go up. Tan A. To get the tan A, what have to do? Reverse. Multiplicative inverse. Cot and tan both are multiplicative inverse of each other, right? So what will happen here? To get the tan A, just reverse it. That means this one you can even write like this also. This one you can write directly. This is we have, since we don't have place, you can do one thing. Okay, so I am going to grab once. On this part I have captured or not? We'll write it little later. Did I write capture photo question nine? Photo kora nai. এখানলৈকে বুজি পাইছা? সো মই কি কৰিব কৈছো তোমালোকক actually এইটো যে আমি ভ্যালুটো যে ওলালো ইয়াতে actually from this side onwards we have everywhere cot A, cot square A, and this side also cot square A, and finally we have here cot A. Is a cot A to the likhila yate. Now, so after doing this all calculation, we got here cot A equal square root. Both side square root is second. So square root of 1 by sec square A minus 1. But all of you know very well that here cot A will be square root of 1 is 1 only. And square root of this down part is we don't have square root. So this is sec square A minus 1 only. Correct? Right? Yes. Now we need tan A also. So how to get tan A? Tan A, all of you know very well, is the multiplicative inverse of cot. That means just reverse it. This denominator part will go up. That means square root of sec square A minus 1. And we don't write the denominator 1. So this is our answer. Finish? See, all the terms we have expressed in terms of what? In terms of sec A. Finished? I hope it's clear now.